game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, Kenan Memorial Stadium, the home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. NC State with the kickoff team on the field and just about ready to start. Looking for those open spaces and opportunities. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic. Offense will have the football first. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Pollard.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
Lopez wants to fire. He'll pull it down. Oh, he's got some space. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollack off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollack cut back.
Ernie on the Jets! He's at the touchdown! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Here he comes with the return. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So the NC State Wolfpack comes out and they'll have the ball for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming to this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
To the air, it's Bailey. Makes the grab on the left. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. 1st and 10. Looking for space, it's Scott. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. NC State has to come up with a big play on 3rd and 1. Looking deep. Catch inside the 30 and still but this junior loves to show off his arm strength, and he did it there. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Boston. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. NC State a lot of freedom to do anything here on 2nd and inches. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Trying to pick up a first down. Surging forward on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard.
Into the house. Touchdown, North Carolina State. Extra point here will tie the game.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
First play of the drive comes from the 22. Lopez to pass. Snags it down the right side. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Dances away. Trying to make magic. Breaks into the open. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. Catch in the middle. It's Culliver. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ship. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. And the Tar Heels have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
A nice job by the defense with the edges. They try the touch pass on 1st and goal. Nice job setting the edge, not letting him get outside, making the good tackle, forcing 2nd down and goal.
Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're trying to go with the QB designed run, but nice job defensively. They were not fooled by it. They were physical up front. Guys defeating blocks, able to get that tackle.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
And how about this offensive line? 3rd and goal, you got to have it. They flew off of the ball. They got some push. They made that easy on the running back to score that touchdown.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start. And I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the the 17.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
Now a lot of work. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Gonna take a shot. He's got it on the outside. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air, it's Bailey. Pocket breaking down. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He's taking the shot. Pulls it in down the middle. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wolfpack!
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Using his legs, it's Russell. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. The Tar Heels will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Skips away from pressure. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Lopez wants to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Tar Heels will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Whitley. Reaches into the bag of moves and finds his way up to the 31. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. The Wolfpack with a lot of options on 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Caught near the sticks. It's Jackson. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Quigley. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Got it in the middle. It's Green. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Catch in the middle, it's Boston. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Line gets set, first down. He wants to throw it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Makes the catch. It's Jackson. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Off the play fake on first down, the throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. From the gun, the ground game. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They moved the chains, they marked it at the 29. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before he's going to let one fly down the middle. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Lopez to pass. Stands in and takes the hit. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. Lofts one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete as the pass is knocked away, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's see who it's on. That pass interference call will give us one more untimed down in the half. Looking to throw on first down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together, and a fun first half between these rivals. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Tar Heels will kick it off to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Welsh. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive news.
They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets it out fast. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking for a man, it's Bailey. Steamrolls his way ahead. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. The play action fake. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But they had a great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Caught over the middle. It's Schiff. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Headed to the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, UNC! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He's going to take off.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Back to pass, it's Bailey. He's got it down the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. NC State might think about going for a big one on 2nd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on 2nd down. The short hands, it's Jackson. He'll be tackled at the 49 after a pickup of 5. This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of 1st downs, now out close to midfield. He'll pull it on the read. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And that's your goal, separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Bring in the heat. He'll pull it down. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Gets off his 1st one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. Can't wait to see how this fourth quarter is going to go and see who can come out on top in this barn burner. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Now they'll try the right side. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Fires it incomplete. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Starts to scramble to the left. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. Lopez wants to fire. Quickly to the tight end. There he goes. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Marked it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. And the Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Trying to escape and get it himself. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. They'll leave it with the lone back.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. Got some room to run. Past the tech. And he is taking it all the way back. Touchdown, NC State.
And at this juncture of the game, one play is going to make the difference. It's going to be a momentum-changing play. Who's going to come up with it that time, Pollock? It's the pick 6 to break the tie.
And the defense, you're thinking, get a stop, get a stop. This is late in the fourth quarter. This is how we're going to get a win. Our offense is going to go down the field. No, they get the turnover, they force it, and they get to the end zone to create the massive game-changing play.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive through. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The Tar Heels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Pressure coming. They'll run the screen. Gets it out just short of the 20, out of bounds at the 19-yard line and a little more room to operate. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. Finds his man. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Trying to keep the drive alive. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. It's a draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the offense trying to catch him off guard a little bit, running that draw play, but the defense wasn't fooled. Everybody stayed in their lane, and they're able to get the tackle for loss.
Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
One possession game. You have got to be able to give your quarterback an opportunity to survey the field. He didn't have it that time. Got hit, it affected the accuracy, and it falls incomplete.
Pulls it in. It's Johnson. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Scrambling away. Fires on the move. He's open on the right. And he'll get out of bounds. It's a first down there in plus territory, and now threatening to get the score. And the Tar Heels had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down. Got enough space. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. And a big opportunity for this offense to tie the game up in the fourth with a touchdown. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And it's decision time now because you score the touchdown, you're down 1 late. Do you want to just kick an extra point and tie it up, hope for overtime? Or do you go for 2? Do you get aggressive? Do you trust your quarterback if he has to throw it here to find an open player and give you the lead, even though there is still going to be some time left on the clock?
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Looks like a penalty on the kickoff as the ball goes out of bounds. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Under fire. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Under fire. Man, did he pay for it, but that hit as he got rid of the ball. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Russell. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. And off from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now the offense has its shot to keep this game from going into overtime. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Pulls it in there. From the 10. The Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Big guy smells it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now it's 2nd and goal. Lopez to pass. Sets up the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 3rd and goal, where the fire purifies and separates contenders and pretenders. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Never a doubt. There's a lot of celebrating going on over there after taking the lead, but there is still time on the clock.
You got to give this guy so much credit, man. It is so hard in practice to simulate the pressure that he just faced. Late in the game, seconds left on the clock, you have an opportunity to kick a field goal to put your team up. Late in the game, and he absolutely drilled it. What a moment for that young man.
The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
Nice job by this defense in a clutch moment. You knew they were going to throw the football. Fourth down, great coverage, break on the football, force the incompletion, and more importantly, you get the ball back to your offense with a chance to just run this clock and get out of here with a win.
And that is how we will wrap this one up. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.